Hey guys, welcome into the Puck Reborn channel. We're back with some more new content. This is Raiders Forsaken Earth. It's a game that, as far as I know, just the things that I know, very little, okay, is that this game was inspired by Battle Brothers. So when I hear that, I'm like, boom, here I come, like a freight train into this bad boy, and you know that's what it's gonna be. I did end up playing a little bit to get an understanding of it. Pretty much you're a group of raiders in a fallen world, and you have to build your base up and become like your own faction essentially. It's you have kind of you have a central location. You can build up, have medics. You can have all kinds of different types of characters that can help you in the long run. The music is running right now. It does end up cutting out, and I don't know why. I don't know if it just didn't have enough time. So there's that. So let's get moving into this new game. You can randomize everything. You have a lot of different things that you can be. I'm going to quickly go through this so you can pause the game. But yeah, there's so much. This game has so much. I just don't know if it's not completely polished yet. What you got to expect with a new game just came out. Dangles? Dangles, you look pissed. And I will take you. I'll take all this stuff. You got scavenger. The origins, it doesn't, like if I hover over, it doesn't tell me what the origins are. So I don't know what bonuses you get exactly, but I'm sure you get something. Let's add our stats here. Not all stats are created equal. You can see cost 1 for hit points, initiative. When you get to armor, it costs 10. That's quite a bit there. And then of course stamina. I feel like stamina is a really big deal in your fights. You don't have to waste a turn because you're fatigued out. That can happen quite easily. Hit chance, big deal for me as well, something I've noticed. But this is really unique. A crit chance and critical damage. You can boost this stuff crazily. So if you have a 50% chance every time to hit this high end, that's pretty nuts. Now there goes the music. I'm going to add music in 3, 2, 1. There's the new music. So let's add, I really like this. I like the idea of, let's go to 55 for our hit chance, and then we'll go 45. Yeah, let's go like this. So now we can do a total of almost 60. It's 56 damage. That's pretty dang cool. Then over here, again, I ended up going through all of these. Let's go with let's just this again. This is just to show you guys the game, and maybe we'll do a real series on this. Pay attention to the smallest detail. Let's see, your build time goes down 2 hours. That's pretty sweet. Because of the buildings that you make, it actually takes usually like 40 hours to start, which is nice. Another one here. Oh, party points. +1 slot for raiders. What have I been living on here? Let's go with that. Oh my goodness, that's great. More raiders in a party sounds pretty dang good. And then, let's see, your mobilization increases party speed per... This is big. I'll tell you this, the desert is very unforgiving. And then finally you get your totem. So pretty much the totems here, they can give you different bonuses to your playthrough. The first one would be this 100% fear. When you attack caravans, you attack civilizations, little groups of people, little camps, if you will, and even I think innocent people walking amongst the desert, you can get this fear, and you can leave a mark on these people, gaining even more fear. So this gives you 100% of whatever fear you actually get. Then you have this next one here, and this totem here gives you 100% extra XP for all of your units, go figure, and then a 5% chance to hit with all your owned raiders. That's really nice, and it's festive. Gotta love that. Let's go with the festive chance to hit, because we want to proc this as fast as we can. We'll call it the unfaithful, the damnation, the Spitfires. No. The Devil's Own. Oh geez, the Desert Eagles. The Razors. We'll go with the Razors, sure. Now you can of course change up the difficulty, just basic through here, or you can go down, go to 2,000 chips. You can give yourself pretty much whatever. I'm gonna keep everything the way it is. The arrival of 120 days, you can check that out. You can see whether if there's governed authorities, or how the gameplay like evolves, where certain civilizations become stronger. Very interesting, honestly. Equipped, recruits, hardened, they're a little better off. So let's start the game, and then we can actually hear some of this music. A new leader. As previous generalismo of your organization expires bloodily in sand, you turn and face the others. Cowed in fear and grief, they all stare back at you, understanding the mantle of command is rightfully been claimed by you. What you inherit as a raider organization that is in shambles, your base operations can barely be called such. Having no buildings or fortifications to speak of, and your raiders are so poorly equipped they pose a threat only to the weakest caravans in the region. Your food and water is dwindling fast, and the other supplies like ammunition, building materials, beer, most important of the bunch, are also depleted. If you are to survive, you must rebuild the organization from the former glory. You have your work cut out for you. You should inspect your hideout. It will be done. Okay, so now this is your hideout, and it is randomly generated, guys. It's not the same map every single time. I've known that from starting 2 times just to see how things changed. And you have all of your information on the side of your roster and so on. Forgot to pause the game, so random things will happen. This is your first thing that comes up every single time. Next steps. Spotting a random toilet in the desert, you decide to make use of it. Why not? Enjoying the moment on your own, it gives you time to thank. Your raiders depend on you. If you don't keep them happy while improving your organization, you won't last long in the harsh wasteland. Being under-equipped and having a hideout that's barely functional, your next steps would perhaps be to start small by attacking others of local caravans. They carry chips, which keep your raiders content, as well as trade goods which can either sell or use to build up operations. Also carry beer, water, and food, all things in the party required while traveling. Your next steps will determine the future of your rule and organization. Let's move out. Okay, so again, let's pause. So we have ourselves we have our roster. We can check out each brother here. I'm not going to go through this. Pretty much it's self-explanatory. This is your brother, what he's wearing, his personal stats, and I can tell you each stat is different. Each player is very different, it seems. Some are good, some are not that good. Cock, for instance, Cock is pretty good, although they are calling him dog shite. So you do have that. He has a freaking katana. Oh my gosh, I've never had that one before. That's pretty cool. Now you can go over and promote brothers if need be. I guess I don't know why or how or what the deal is. Of course, this is Dangles. Dangles Generalissimo. From lowly dog shite to second in command. Promote raider to increase their rank. So let's leadership points. Of course, this is how you go through. We already used those earlier on. Perks. Retire this character and so on. So Cock. Let's look at Cock for a moment. That's not. Yeah, let's look at Cock. There we go. Let's promote him. He's a bad man. Now, Lieutenant, of course, you get a higher rank. There are 2 organizational ranks available for each raider within the organization, Sergeant and Lieutenant. It is a great honor to be granted a rank and promote raiders. Your promoted raiders will perform better in combat, but also note they may become more prone to challenging your leadership duel if morale drops too low. If a raider is killed, captured, or exiled, the rank will become open again to grant to another or for the organization. So anybody can be promoted. So you need to choose wisely in that regard. So this player right here, he's got a hell of a lot of hit points. He's got a great deal of hit chance. Actually, this is a really good brother. So let's go and promote him. I'm actually going to make him a lieutenant. I don't really have to think much about it. Plus, he has a katana. Man, he is fighting for my life here, right? Not even for my life. He's going to pretty much kill everything. Holy crap, Birdman. Let's go. Plague Mask. He's got an ice axe and all that good stuff. Are you good, though? He doesn't look that good. He's got a lot of health. A lot of initiative, too, which is good. Another guy, more tanky. Buddy. Oh, buddy. You look like you're about to serve me a hot dog. I do like this. 8 armor. We can always switch our gear around and stuff. His stamina, too, at 4, which is really rough. Man, you were just tanky as hell. 11 freaking armor. I'm gonna take that off you, man. Sorry. In fact, let's go to Cock real quick. Alright, so I gotta still learn a lot of this stuff, but hostages, tradesmen, news, locations. There's so many things here, guys. This game is going to be just wild, honestly. So how do I... Now that's what I got to figure out, is how we switch the armor up. Obviously... Okay. There we go. One step at a time, guys. One step at a time. Now he's really the bad man. And he still has pretty high initiative. Man, I'm loving that. That's gonna be sweet. This guy already has the same thing. Throw that on you, Birdman. It'll be all good. This guy's in the hideout. He looks happy as all get out. Let's see. Another guy with low stamina. Dang, man. Some of these things. Look at that Davcool hat looking thing right there. Higher armor, 50% chance to hit. I really want that higher chance to hit. Some of these guys might have block, which would be pretty cool as well. I have seen that. Doesn't look like it. I don't know. Birdman's looking pretty enticing here. Let's give Birdman the nod. So, here we go. Promote. Sergeant. We can't give him lieutenant, I don't think. Okay, perfect. Yeah. And I think everybody else has to just stay back. That Davcool hat is fantastic. Okay, let's continue then. So if we go in here, we can get out of this. Boom, we're in our hideout, essentially. You can fortify the hideout. You can see like how much wood and scrap we have. We don't have anything really. Wood down, well, for some reason this says we have wood. So we can technically build spikes outside. I haven't had anybody attack me yet where that mattered. You can then build buildings and stuff. They all have their own thing. You can kind of see if I hold over here. Increases captive capacity of hideout and prevents escape. That's a big deal. But then you can see like there's people. The stable hand is required for this one. And there's just all kinds of stuff. This is pretty cool. This is ultimately gives you more recruitment. The weird thing about recruitment is it doesn't tell you what's unique about the person that you're recruiting. As far as I've seen, maybe I haven't found anybody great yet. So yeah, this is probably the worst tutorial you guys will ever see on YouTube, but still, it's pretty sweet. Hideout, capture locations. 5 capacity, nice. You can get more recruits and have them just sitting around doing nothing. But yeah, you can butcher people too and get food off of them. This is something I feel like is really important, the well. So let's start with this. Generates water faster. We're going to totally do that. Now you'll see it says 56 hours. That's actually more than I've ever seen. So yeah, there's just a lot of things that happen. Now this is your party. This is of course the hideout. What's stored in here. We don't need all this beer. Now I will say you have to literally, unless there's a faster way I don't know about, as of right now, you just gotta click on this and get it down. So okay, so there you have it. Everything's set up now. And then we have our garrison. We can switch people out and so on. I don't remember this guy. He's got like he's got a catcher's hat. That's pretty sweet. And labor, I haven't gotten that far, but as you can see right here, butcher worker, gain meat. You can kill people and eat the meat. It's pretty sweet. All right, so the roads make you pretty fast. Anything you see on the ground, you can pretty much loot. So we'll start right here. Now, every time you loot something, the weird thing is it does affect your morale. So maybe it's best to be careful what you're doing here. All right, scavenging blues. Sweating under the sun and while loading up the scavenged material, your raiders look extremely unhappy as they do so. Several cursing under their breath. You suppose it does make sense. They become violent raiders because they are looking for an easy life, not to become a bunch of broken-backed scavengers. You will have to monitor their morale and make sure you aren't ordering them to scavenge too much, at least without balancing shite work with some sizable payouts. Even the most disciplined raider can piss and moan, but nothing turns around faster than gaining new chips to rub together. Noted. Alright, so let's continue down here. You can hear gunshots. Oh, there's something right there immediately. That's pretty wild. Okay, more scrap. You want to find this stuff, these schematics for artillery. I don't know what that all is yet. So, like I said, we're going to learn a lot of this stuff together. Alright, a new brutal weapon. You sit under the sun as the raiders bring over a strange schematic that was located earlier. Apparently, the blueprint is something called the Howitzer. Very interesting. As you study the blueprint further, you suddenly remember tales of ancient warfare being told about around campfires when you were a child. Tales of warriors speaking into hand devices and watching fire rain down upon their enemies from a distance. You realize you are holding a schematic to a weapon that's powerful and deadly. But even if you're able to scrounge or seize the materials required to build such a weapon, how do you know where to fire it? Your thoughts return to the warriors speaking into ancient devices that carry their voices far, far away. So yeah, you get more of those things. I've found a few so far, but oh, this is gonna be interesting. 2 men enter. You spot a battle dome in the distance. This is pretty crazy. It's so close to the civilization. I didn't have anything close to me in my last quick playthrough. You spot a battle dome in the distance, its metal structure boldly punching up out of the sands into the heavens. As you approach, you spot a figure standing, no doubt noticing your approach, appearing to have waited there for some time now. The combatants bellows out a string of curses for all to hear and points in your direction. It appears he's challenging you to a duel. Hell yeah, we're gonna fight. And this is the combat, boys. So you can see our initiative order, you can see exactly what it is. We start the combat. I don't know how you switch people around, I haven't gotten that far yet. But nonetheless, you have your standard attack, you can see what the percentages of being able to hit them. Heavy bash, the damage gets a boost there, of course. Negative 10% chance to hit, but you get a 10 plus. Critical chance, 40% head or heart stopper. Let's try this one here. Oh geez, this was a lot more effective than mine. Alright, let's crack. Well, cracking his skull only takes him out for 1 turn, so Bangkok, 1 stamina for target duration. Target becomes exhausted. Okay. Alright, so now we can hunker down, inspire. There's so many things. You can heal yourself, you can staunch bleeding, so you can have a 50% chance of stopping the bleed, and there's some others you can retreat, of course. Let's go with heavy bash. Nice. We did not do a lot of damage, and he just killed us. Dangles is dead. Oh my gosh, Dangles is already dead, guys. The brutal Wasteland gets you all the time. It's so good. It feels so good. Now and I think he was our best guy, actually. I was thinking I personally would have fought. Huh, okay. So interestingly enough, you can start like laws and stuff, adopt, you have a wheel here, you can spin the wheel and whatever it is. It does take a lot of deaths to get to that point, but establish a random law. I think those things are pretty cool. Alright, message to the raiders everywhere. A trembling courier approaches your party with a message, taking it from him. You open and read it. From General Maximilian Montgomery, acting on military jurisdiction granted by the new governmental authority, we have deemed your sector to be of the wasteland next for annexation. In 120 days we shall bring civilizations to you savages. End of message. You hold the paper tightly while turning and glaring to the messenger. Kill him. Yeah, we're gonna straight up kill him. I'm not taking that crap. You grab the courier and toss him roughly to the sands, firing several shots into him before he can land. Turning your face to the raiders, you stare back with fearful eyes. You hold the message up for all to see, finally crumbling it up and tossing it on the body. This so-called new governmental authority will be coming in 120 days. You will need that time to begin preparing. And because of our action, we got 100 fear gained. You can see that up here. So I guess we can't... Okay, it's fear. I thought it was deaths. Where's the deaths one? There was one for deaths, but okay. We're going to pause it here. Let's go into the laws. So once we get to the... Yeah, we need 100 more, and then we can actually spin this wheel and see what the hell's going on with the civilization. Oh, great times. No fortifications, telling me we have a black market available as well. Let's not do that. Here we go, black market. Now you can get some good prices on the black market selling random things. You can see that you can only sell, you can actually say how much of it you want to sell. We don't have any of these. You can see 0 of 300, blah blah blah, etc. So we can actually, there's a lot of things we can do. Unfortunately, we lost somebody already, which is 2 men enter, 1 has to fight. What the hell? Yes, let's do this again. All right, now this is our bro. He's got the katana. Oh, you sir are SOL. Thank you very much. 20 damage, man, but I will say we don't do a lot of damage ultimately. Wild attack. Oh man, if it hits, that'd be pretty good. Hunker down, Cleveland. Missed. Oh, we're gonna heavy shot. chop him. Oh! Oh my gosh, that. Oh, that was a good shot on us, though. Okay, let's take a standard attack. Oh no, we're gonna need more stamina, I think. What's our stamina? Okay, so we have 1 stamina left. Okay, we're gonna heal up in the meantime. Okay, let's do that heavy. Oh, let's go. All right, end combat, and then you do end up getting that experience. Of course, you gotta imagine these guys are like, hell yeah, that was great. And so you gain some fear, and then we ended up getting a hidden padding. 1 man leaves. You watch as the combatant falls to the sand, feet kicking, while gurgles out a few final breaths. It takes a moment, but the combatant finally expires. The sand besides the corpse. I'm gonna have to remember some of these just for some future content here. This is interesting text, at least. You notice an impressive-looking weapon. Picking up the weapon, you turn it triumphantly, or raise the trophy so that all your raiders can see the battle they shall not forget soon. Okay, let's get that guy out of here. We're gonna stop. Nope. No, we will stop. Let's go to party. No, let's go here to roster. So what was it that we picked up again? It was hidden something or other. Okay. Okay, so now I don't know exactly what it was that we picked up. Ledger, crafting. Potato sack, sweet. Modify. So yeah, you can upgrade everything. This is incredible. Okay, so here's a barrel. That is incredible. So you can build these things. That'd just be... I don't even know. I don't even know what that entails, honestly. So this whole thing is pretty much I don't know. Is what I'm getting at. Metal detector? Holy crap. Oh, what? Oh, you guys can hold this stuff. My god, we're learning things as we go. It's fantastic. Increases party speed. Okay, let's go with you, sir. You can have the compass. My goodness, guys, that just changed the game a little bit. Morale check, effect per day. I'm gonna go with you. We can give gonorrhea. I did not notice that earlier. Gonorrhea. My goodness. Wood per day. Maybe I should put it on guys in the hideout. Yep, like this. Scrap per day, and I really want the guys in the party to be, I don't know how this gives anybody morale. Man, I'm so happy I got myself a rack toothbrush. Scrub them teeth. Alright. Oh yeah, promotions available. Gonorrhea. Your name is worth a promotion, so promoted. Actually should have promoted Greta. Okay, let's continue then. So as you can see, we'll scavenge again here. No, let's continue. Want to scavenge for more stuff for the sake of our being pissed off and stuff. Ooh, here we go. Platform schematic. Let's go. Garbage, we'll take the 10 scrap. Very good. Yeah, man, this game, I could see this game has a lot of potential. Look how fast we are now. Alright, so wood scavengers. I have found this particular place before, and as you can imagine, you can get a lot of wood pretty quick. We do have a lot of monies. Got a lot of chips. So just be careful, because whatever you press, it's not like you can't just go back on it. As far as I know, you can't go back on it. Would like to get a lot of wood, so we'll knock that out. There we go. And water, that's a good price for water, I think. I don't know. Okay, perfect. Demand trade. You can do all these things, man. It's the possibilities is very appealing, of course. Oops. No. No, thank you. Well, that's a dead end even. Okay, we'll head north, and then we'll actually head back to our group. We have plenty of these things, like meat, water, and beer even. We got a lot of beer. Scavenge, I'll take that. Okay, we'll go back. Alright. So daily wood and everything, this is great. I'm glad that I put that on those guys, and honestly, whoever's in the barracks itself should probably hold on to those things. So with the party, let's get rid of all the wood, we'll get rid of all the scrap, drop this stuff off. And one thing I did notice that was very helpful as well is to, when we go to our garrison, let's switch out some of these guys because they do get kind of pissy after a while. So it's good to kind of switch it up. Lupus, let's get you in here, man. Party of 9, we can get 9 guys in one party. I was not aware of that. Oh yeah, duh, that's what I picked for our guys. Derp, 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 derp. So, February 1st. Oh my gosh, not that you guys need to know, but that's my birthday, February 1st. So that's perfect timing. Look at the scatter. Alright, we can demand... Ooh, prisoners. It's not letting us do that. Let's see how much... You'll get nothing else, so we just... won't get anything else, huh? So if we kill them, in theory, I believe we will get all this stuff. So let's just attack them, sure. And if you ever see numbers over here, that means how many extra brothers they do have to fight. I think we're a little better geared than they are, though. They don't have any armor on, so pretty simple. So go for the eyes. There is, let's see. This one does a lot of damage. Low chance, risk reward, right? Let's try to kill this guy first and foremost. Swing for the fences. Oh, sorry about if the... Yeah, it says we have 2 in reserve also, so they have 0. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here real quick. I do want to turn this down just a little bit. That was quite loud when I was... I don't know if it's loud for everybody else, but here we are. Yeah, we're just going to keep doing those, man. If we can get those swings. Let's sheer swing again. Out of reach. Oh, I love that, though. Being able to hit all these guys, potential... Oh, they did end up putting bleed on us. Okay. Go for the eyes. Heavy swing. You know what? Let's just... Oh, I was thinking that was it. I was really thinking that was it. Swing for the fences again. We're out of that. Opportunity. Oh my goodness, grand slam. Woo-hoo-hoo. 73 freaking damage. Let's just... Oh wow, I don't know what happened there, but they're missing like crazy, and I'll take that all day. We'll take a basic shot. Just so we get these kills. Wait, who is it? Oh, it's the guy who got my bad. And we missed. Shield bash, stun, exhausted. That's not good. Okay, so you are able to actually do something interesting here. Let's block chance. He needs to get some more fatigue back, and he's bleeding, so get some inspiration on him while he's dying slowly. Ooh, we're missing everything though. Heavy swing. There we go. Take down the weak at least. Now again, he's kind of low on his... Not kind of low, he is low on his stamina, so we'll get the inspiration going here. Inspire some changes. Heavy chop, sheer swing, I wish I had that. Blood plunder. Don't know. Let's try to staunch bleeding. That failed. Okay. And he's just not very good. Oh wow, we actually hit him. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna wait, and I wish I had this sheer swing. I'm really stuck on that now. Being able to spread out that damage. You bastard plundering here, blood plundering bastard. Can't reach. Fair hit. Not good, not good. You darn right it's not good. Butcher's smile. Apply bleeding. Yeah, we'll let him kind of die slowly then. Shield hook. Chance of removing shield from target. I'm going to try that. Succeed. Alright, perfect. Now he's... he's waiting to die, pretty much. We need stam. We need stamina pretty bad here. Can't even do that. What the heck? I don't know if you get 2 stam per turn. That might be the case. It looks like that's what's going on. Okay, well, I guess, let's see here. Taunts all enemies. We'll taunt. Exhausted, exhausted. Fair enough. Go hit between the eyes. You know, if that... I was going to say, if it ended up hitting... So what does that do exactly? What is this? I'll have to look at that again here. Grand slam, swing for the fences. Heavy swing. Holy crap. Death, death, death. Oh. Sweet baby. Oh, you bastard. We're so close. We're so close. There we go. And we'll just take the basic swing here. Holy crap. That katana, though, that guy, Cock is just such a... He's a cocky brother, but man, he's good. He's a good cocky man. Alright, general equipment. Oh, attach mod. So I'm going to have to figure out where we get into these attach mods. I'm sure it's not difficult, but here we are. Vigilance, so now we're taking hostile... As you can see, each hostile action taken by a raider against civilized targets increase the vigilance of the Wasteland. With each new vigilance level, locations will build fortifications, increase garrisons, and hire regulators to hunt you. So, fair enough. You gain some more fear. We got a crap ton. We got all the chips. We ended up getting pretty much everything there. And we captured a sculptor. Whoa. That's pretty sweet. Okay, mark corpses. That will add more fear. A destroyed caravan. Battle is over and the caravan lies destroyed in the sands. As your raiders load up the supplies and forage the saddles for chips, you look over the pile of corpses tossed haphazardly aside. Kneeling down beside them, you recognize an opportunity to let the Wasteland know exactly who did this. You mark the bodies with crude and bloody approximation of your totem. It would certainly put a bit of fear in the hearts to those discovered caravan records. So pretty much we can mark the corpses. We'll do that. A destroyed caravan. You grab a knife. Oh, we did gain 100. Okay. You grab a knife from one of the stiff hands and carve your totem in the corpses, announcing your presence to anyone who stumbles across the wrecked caravan. Several of your raiders come over and watch with amused grins as you finish marking up the last corpse. So yeah, there you go. Very well. Alright, useless but valuable. As you loot the corpses from the latest attack, you notice a pile in the corner slightly moving. Approaching, you frown. Something is moving from beneath. Pulling several bodies aside, you step back, uncovering a trembling figure beneath. You offer a cruel smile to your raiders, a hostage. Defined in the Wasteland as someone useless to your organization, but somehow holds importance among the civilized settlements, a hostage can be incredibly valuable. The value of a hostage, of course, varies, but it could be quite a windfall if you were able to ransom them back, or you could kill them to send a message, or if you're hungry, you could butcher them for food, and finally, if you're feeling merciful, you can release them. Whatever your choice ends up being, the hostage is now your property. Now, move out. So that's pretty cool, and it happened right here. So that's pretty quick. So again, we can fortify. Let's go to a garrison. No resources. Here we go. We don't need to... I think this is great, though. We're actually getting so much here. Get rid of a bunch of that meat. Keep these guys happy. 45. We'll get rid of a lot of the beer. We can go down to 45. I like to have a little extra water. I don't know. I just think, like... The way, when you look at it, it's like you have a lot of... I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of things that when you think of a desert, you think of dehydration, just simply put, to say it easily. So now we do need to build something else here. It is nice that we're going to have the well here fairly soon, and obviously the cages will be nice, but we do need to get a lot more resources. Their scrap is priority number 1 at the moment, and we'll build up some other things, guys. But I think I'm going to call it there. I hope you did enjoy this episode. We're going to try this game out quite a bit more. There is something right up here, so that'll be interesting. I keep forgetting to pause it. Hey, Raiders! Yeah, get the hell out of here. But anyways, guys, if you did like this, hit the like, subscribe for more content like this. I'm very excited to see where this game goes. And this probably won't be the main run that we end up doing, but definitely there's going to be some fun to be had in this one going forward. So without further ado, I will see you in the next one. Bye!